we have it here
You're
first.
called honey mustard then.
You've got the touch!
Good day, YouTube. Honey Monster, Rhino, and we've got a treat for the Honey Monster. It's 4.8% alcohol. It's brewed here in Ontario, in Waterloo by the Brick Brewing Company. It is Laker Honey!
No, alright, fair enough. After drinking Laker Light,
I'll give you a good beer next, I promise.
nah, it's fine, it's fine. I enjoy drinking really trashy beers. Because they always remind me of Mike Doug and Soriachi. $18 for 5 beers. What's wrong with you?
Not as dark as I would have expected for a honey.
Ew, I got
A
some
little bit of head, fading pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Smells kind of gross.
Smells exactly the same as Laker Light.
Yep. Bet you it tastes pretty much the exact same as like
Yeah, I'm suspecting.
I don't smell any sweetness. Usually you get sweetness or at least some honey on the nose. You're not getting any of that. It's only 0.8% alcohol higher too, so it's almost as if they
No, I don't think so. I think the Laker Light was 4.4.
No, it was 4.0.
Was it?
Yeah. And I mean, it's almost as if they just took that and added some honey to the fermenting process to raise it a little bit in alcohol percentage. Hell, for all I know, the Laker honey is what they make the light out of, and they just add more water.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe they just, make the Laker Light pour
And
into
the strong,
batch,
everything's made out of the same batch.
Yeah, they just...
Laker ale,
put
Laker
another label
strong,
on it.
ale, honey, and light are made out of the same. It's just how much water
They just
add
put a
to it.
batch in, they take out their batch that they need for the Laker Light, then they pour some grain alcohol in, and then they just basically slap new labels on all the bottles. This allows them to brew exactly the same time-honored traditional process while getting 4 different beers out of it.
Let's try it.
I don't even know what the dark is going to look like. Oh. Wow, that tastes exactly the same as Laker Light.
There's a tiny bit more sweetness.
You think?
Just a tiny bit. Like it
Oh.
lasts.
Well, maybe how that was made with some bees accidentally got it into the Laker Light.
Bees fell in the Laker Light.
So they figured since bees make honey,
That's right.
it makes it Laker honey.
That's right. There's an awful lot of bee carcasses in this beer. It's fine. It's part of the honey making process. It's great.
Now, you know,
so it's a honey beer.
we make a lot of fun of Laker every time we drink any Laker product.
To be
But
fair, this is only the second time I've ever drank a Laker product, so it's
I
only the
make-
second time.
I make fun of Laker products
Alright,
every
fair
time I get a chance to. But I mean, let's be honest. The Brick doesn't make all horrible beers. I don't mind Red Cap. Red Baron is not a horrible beer. For a budget
Red
beer.
Baron is terrible. Are you kidding me?
The problem with Red Baron is it's a clear bottle, so it goes bad fast.
Yeah.
You get a nice fresh one, like if you go to the brewery and buy a 6-pack of it, it's fine.
So all you have to do is go to the brewery to get the beer.
Yeah.
Alright, that makes sense.
Formosa, not my favorite thing, but still not the worst budget beer out there. The Waterloo products, not the worst beers out there. The Laker products, though, are kind of... You know, they make mostly budget beers, and I'm surprised that they make all these budget beers that actually taste like a full-fledged beer, and then they make a beer that costs the same as the other budget beers, but actually tastes like a budget beer.
Yeah, you know, I can't... What do you expect for something that is the bare minimum, right? You pay the bare minimum per 2.4 for beer. And honestly...
But that's what I'm saying. A 2.4 of Red Cap is going to taste miles above a 2.4 of something Laker, like, say, Laker Ale. But they're both bare minimum beers.
Oh, okay. Okay, so... But they make Red Cap as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so, you know, they're probably just got, like, shit byproduct that they make into another beer. Right? They gotta sell it. It's not like they can't sell it. Like, think about it. How many 2.4s can you put on a 10-speed bike? Right? So you gotta figure, you know, that's the crowd they're catering to. So, you know, they had a different label, making a different flavor. It doesn't change anything whatsoever. And, yeah, you know... Yeah, you just
I will say
this
the only
craft
thing
beer.
I'm really
It's just
noticing
horrible.
difference between this and the Laker Light, the only difference I'm really noticing is the color is more honey colored. And
Maybe that's why they call it honey.
maybe. Maybe they just added some honey food coloring or something. I don't know. What color would that be like?
I wish that would be some sort of yellow.
Yeah. Yellow 32, let's say.
Wouldn't beer already sort of look like this color anyways? Like...
No, a lot of macro beers come out almost clear, and they have to add food coloring to make it yellow.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That makes me
sleeping.
even less happy to drink macro beers if they come out basically clear. Yeah. Well, it tastes exactly like Laker Light. Has basically the same amount of alcohol. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I have to give it exactly the same rating I gave last one.
What did I give Laker Light? I gave it a 5, didn't I? Okay, so this is 0.8% alcohol more. I'll give it 0.8 more. 5.8.
I can't deny that logic. So I'll give it whatever I gave Laker Light with an additional 0.8. I don't know. I think I gave it like a 4 or 5 or 6. I don't know. Whatever. I don't think that even came out. I think I was too busy making fun of that garbage Soriachi beer to actually like get the review done. But yeah, probably a 0.8 more. Honestly, yeah. If it's exactly the same price, I don't know why you'd buy Laker Light if it's exactly the same price then.
No, it's the exact same price.
But like this is 0.8 alcohol more, and I can't imagine that there's actually any difference between the two.
It doesn't
I really don't.
And
think
we
there
did
is.
Laker Light 2 beers ago?
Yeah. Like no, I just finished my Laker Light before I drank this one, and like you've drank a couple between then, and if you're tasting exactly the same thing that I'm tasting, like it's gotta be basically out of the same batch. I don't know, maybe they've got a time-honored brewing process which they refuse to go against.
As I said, I get sweetness just a little longer, and that's really my only difference. That and the 0.8%.
Yeah, I'll agree that it is sweeter, and
because it's not in the can, there's no more tinniness.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's got that additional sweetness, right? You've taken out the can flavor. And maybe that's truly the difference between Laker Light and Laker Honey, is that one's in a can, one's in a bottle. All right, exactly the same cost, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't know why you would buy Laker Light. It doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you buy Coors Light? Do they make a normal Coors?
Yeah.
Yes, in the U.S.
They don't make it up here, though.
No.
Normal Coors is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
They have a lot of good products.
Yeah.
Not Coors Light.
Yeah, that's the problem. We don't get that up here. We just get Coors Light. Shit. It is total balls.
Thank you for watching YouTube. Bye-bye.
Chad's doing his best impression of Paul here.
Can't even see Paul.